Good morning. How are you this morning? I just realized that I forgot to post on Facebook that I'm going live. So I'm going to do that now so that everybody knows that I'm going live. Groups. There we go. Okay, just one more second. When you go live, it's not edited, so it's not perfect. So just forgive me for that. There we go. I'll edit the title later. So today we're talking about how to listen to your heart. That's a topic that I am currently definitely being tested on right now. So it's a good topic to talk about because it's something that I'm going through personally. So I just wanted to challenge you guys today and just think about the idea of receiving, the idea of the courage that it takes to listen to your heart, the idea of the courage that it takes to have faith, um, and the idea that it takes courage to become aware of what you're unwilling to become aware of. So, what are you unwilling to become aware of in your life? What are you saying is very difficult to do? What are you saying that you can't receive or that you just can't get from the universe? What are you saying that's too hard? Is that a judgment or is it an awareness? Are you judging yourself? Or is there something that you are scared to become aware of that you need to start asking your body or the universe, what is it here that I'm unwilling to become aware of? And please show me in a way that I can understand. Last time we talked about receiving and receiving from the universe and asking, how did that question go? How is it possible that this will show up in a way that I haven't thought of yet? So staying hopeful, staying inspired, staying light, staying bright, being aware that there's other possibilities than what you have just decided that there is. That is an awareness, not a judgment, because it feels light. It feels like you can grow and live and expand. But it takes courage to do those things. It takes courage to live in that reality. It takes courage to decide that you are going to walk in this place of caring for other people, of knowing and acting like you have already received what it is that you are looking for. It takes courage to walk in the outcome instead of just your current situation, your current circumstances, your current ideas. A lot of people, and I think we do this, I think a lot of us do this before we realize that we've created a judgment instead of an awareness. So, do you ever do this where you walk around and you decide that something is too difficult or something is just not working or something is I don't know, just I guess those are my two examples. So something is too difficult, something isn't working. Do you create a judgment around it when you decide it's not working? Or do you ask, what else is possible here? So, but that takes courage. That takes courage to do that because then, again, you're stepping outside of your current story. You're stepping outside of what you know and what is safe. You're stepping outside of your critter brain because your primal instinct, your critter brain, is what tells you that that situation is safe. It's predictable. It's not always good, but it's predictable. So getting outside of that primal brain, that critter brain, and having the courage to receive a new situation or a new outcome. So we all say, yeah, I can receive. I mean, if you want to give me a gift, I'll take a gift. Well, some of us do. Some of us even have trouble with that. But, or I'll receive information from you, or I'll receive, money or time, whatever you want to give. I'll receive that. But then how many of us are actually asking ourselves or telling ourselves that we can do it better than other people, that we don't need other people, that we other people will just hurt us. So we're busy walking around in that wounding and that judgment instead of actually allowing the universe to send us something. So I guess we're still talking about receiving, but also I think the title is How to Listen to Your Heart. So I guess if I were to tie it in with how to listen to your heart, listening to your heart is easy, but it takes courage and it takes faith to ask, what am I not receiving here? What am I unwilling to receive? What am I unwilling to know? So everywhere that you have uh, believed that, just pot and pock that. Everywhere that you are unwilling to receive, everywhere that you are unwilling to care, everywhere that you are unwilling to have courage, everywhere that you are unwilling to listen to your heart, just pot and pock that, delete and destroy that. And then ask, what else is possible here? I am going through something personally. Usually I get my answers pretty quickly when I ask what else is possible here or what am I unwilling to receive. But my brain currently is very jumbled, so I need to spend some time to unjumble that and ask those questions and really just dig a little bit deeper. So it will be interesting to see what the answer actually is when I receive my answer. When I receive my when I step into that willingness of knowing, asking my body and getting the answer. Uh, but it's better than staying in a judgment and deciding that this is the way it is because this is the way it's always been. But also, again, that takes courage. So, the situation that I'm going through, I could just say, this is just the way it is. And because this is the way it's always been, and that's just how I like it. Or I could just push for more. I could ask for more. I could receive more. I could become aware of more. So, again, everywhere that you have, that I have, that you have um, been unwilling to receive, podpoc, delete, destory, across all times, dimensions, spaces, and realities. Everything that holds you back, or everything that you're fighting for or against, or everything that holds you back, keeps you in one place. Pod Poc Delete story. And will you receive? Are you willing to be in the energy of receiving? Are you willing to be in the energy of knowing? Are you willing to be that energy of awareness? I guess I'm saying in the energy, but really you are just being that energy. You are just being that knowledge. You are just being that. When you decide to shift your cells, when you decide to shift your knowledge, when you decide to shift your molecules and the space that they occupy, you shift all of that, and then you literally are being that energy, being that knowing, being that human, that person. Uh, so, as I am telling you this, it is personally the work that I need to do. But I thought it might be helpful, anyways, for me to show up and tell you what I know to be true. And hopefully, it's something that helps you follow your heart. The best thing I love about asking questions is that you don't have to try to figure out the answer. And again, that requires faith, and that requires courage, and that requires a knowing that you will have your answer. But if you try to figure out your answer, well, that's just, again, that would be you placing judgment on how your answer is going to show up. Because when you try to do that, you're striving, and that doesn't feel light, and that doesn't feel bright, and that doesn't feel like your truth, like your inner knowing. I think that's all I really have to say on the topic. If anybody else wants to comment below, or comment on my page, mindset and meditation and mindset shift, comment below here in the comments on YouTube. If you like this and you want more of this content, then subscribe so that I can keep making these videos. And if you are friends with me on Facebook, then don't hesitate to ask any questions, because I will do my best to answer them. Okay, let's meditate. Hopefully you're ready to move on. I feel like that's a weird transition, but anyway, let's meditate. It's probably just because of where I'm at personally. Today, for the sound, I have the second chakra up, which is the root. To be honest, this was not my favorite, so I often forget it. So it's the orange chakra. But it's because I don't really like this color, so it doesn't really resonate with me. It's like kind of like the fire in your belly. You're kind of get up and go. It's not your solar plexus, because that's your feelings. The green one is your heart, and the red one is your root and family and sexuality, and the orange one. Okay, so this is a really good time to tap into your intuition. If you feel like this is for you, then maybe it's for you. Maybe it's also for me. I don't know, because I can't remember what it's all about. I do know it's about fire, though, your inner fire. Maybe it's about ambition. I could be wrong, but I feel like it might be. So if you feel like this is for you, this sound is for you, Just take it in and listen to it. Close your eyes because we're going to meditate after this. So if you're ready to meditate and move on to that, just find a comfortable position. Hopefully you like this sound. Hopefully it resonates with you. So just take a deep breath in and out. And just go inside. Start with your head. Go inside and find your energy, collect yourself. Get a sense of who you are and where you are. And start to just scan down your body from the top of your head, down your neck, down your shoulders. If you have any blocks, just become aware of them. If you're having trouble imagining your scan, just become aware and tell your body it's okay. And give it permission. Another deep breath in and out. Start to listen to your body. Continue to scan down your belly, your hips, your legs, your feet. Now gather all your energy and send that down to the center of the earth. Bring it back up, connect it to the earth. And now gather all your energy and send it up to the top of your head. Send it up to the top, through the top to the sky. And connect to source. And pull that back down. Will you let go of anything now that is stopping you from having an awareness? Just find your heart center and smile. And ask yourself, what would it feel like to be willing to have the awareness of knowing? What would it feel like to be the energy of being? What would it feel like to be the energy of knowing, to become aware? What would it feel like to have the energy to be the energy of receiving? What would it feel like to communicate with your body and your mind? What would it feel like to be able to easily hear your heart and to have an awareness, to be awareness? Good. Now just sit with that energy for a while. Pull it in from the universe if you like. Pull more and more in until it grows stronger. When you're ready, put all of that into your heart. And send it out to the universe, one heartbeat at a time, with gratitude and joy and excitement and lightness and inspiration. When you're ready, come back and open your eyes if you want, or stay in this space. It's totally up to you. Thank you for joining me today. I hope that you have an amazing day, and I will see you all tomorrow.